Lift heavy or go home. Let's cut straight to it. If you want higher testosterone, you need to lift weights. Not those cute little dumbbells for high reps. We're talking heavy compound movements that make you question your life choices. Squats, deadlifts, bench press, overhead press, these are your testosterone-boosting weapons. When you load up a barbell and move heavy weight, your body responds by pumping out more testosterone and growth hormone. It's a survival mechanism. Your body thinks you need to be stronger to survive whatever challenge you're facing, so it cranks up the hormones. The key is intensity. You need to be lifting weights that challenge you in the 6 to 12 rep range. Going too light won't trigger the hormonal response. Going too heavy for just 1 or 2 reps isn't optimal either. That sweet spot of 8 to 10 reps with heavy weight is where the magic happens. And here's what most people get wrong. They do too much volume. You don't need to do 15 sets of chest exercises. Hit your compound movements hard, maybe 3 to 5 sets each, then get out of the gym. Overtraining actually tanks your testosterone. Sleep like your hormones depend on it, because they literally do. This isn't some minor detail. Sleep is where testosterone gets produced. Most of your daily testosterone production happens while you're sleeping, specifically during REM sleep. Cut your sleep short, and you're basically telling your body to produce less testosterone. Studies show that guys who sleep 5 hours a night have testosterone levels 15% lower than guys who sleep 8 hours. That's massive. 7 to 9 hours is the target. Not 6, not 5 because you're busy. 7 to 9 actual hours of quality sleep. Your sleep environment matters too. Your room needs to be dark, like really dark. Even small amounts of light can disrupt your sleep quality and mess with melatonin production, which affects testosterone. Temperature is crucial too. Your body produces more testosterone in cooler environments. Keep your bedroom around 65 to 68 degrees Fahrenheit. It feels cold at first, but your sleep quality will improve dramatically. Eat fat without fear. The low-fat diet trend destroyed testosterone levels for an entire generation of men. Your body needs dietary fat to produce testosterone. It's not optional. It's essential. Testosterone is synthesized from cholesterol. When you cut fat too low, you're literally removing the building blocks your body needs to make testosterone. Guys who eat very low-fat diets consistently show lower testosterone levels than guys who eat adequate fat. You need about 30% of your calories from fat, and a good chunk of that should be saturated fat. Yeah, the stuff everyone told you would kill you. Eggs, red meat, butter, coconut oil. These foods support hormone production. Healthy fats from avocados, nuts, olive oil, and fatty fish are great too. Omega-3s from fish oil or fatty fish like salmon help reduce inflammation, which indirectly supports testosterone production. But don't skip the saturated fats thinking you're doing yourself a favor. Protein matters too, but not as much as people think. You need adequate protein to build muscle and support recovery. But going crazy high on protein while cutting fats and carbs will backfire. Aim for about 1 gram of protein per pound of body weight, get your fats in, and fill the rest with quality carbs. Sprint, don't jog. Cardio is tricky for testosterone. Do too much, especially long, slow cardio, and you'll crush your testosterone levels. But the right kind of cardio can actually boost them. Marathon runners and endurance athletes often have lower testosterone. All that chronic cardio puts stress on the body that elevates cortisol, and high cortisol suppresses testosterone production. But sprinting, that's different. Short, intense bursts of cardio trigger the same hormonal response as heavy lifting. Sprint intervals boost testosterone and growth hormone while keeping cortisol in check because the sessions are short. Try this. Sprint all out for 20 to 30 seconds, rest for 60 to 90 seconds, repeat 6 to 10 times. That's it. 20 minutes max, including warm-up. Do this 2 or 3 times a week, and you'll see better results for testosterone than hours of steady-state cardio. Hill sprints work great, bike sprints, rowing sprints, even burpees if you push hard enough. The key is maximum intensity for short bursts with adequate rest between efforts. Manage stress or stay low T. Chronic stress is a testosterone killer. When you're stressed, your body produces cortisol. High cortisol and high testosterone can't coexist. They're inversely related. As one goes up, the other comes down. Modern life is basically designed to keep cortisol elevated. Work stress, financial stress, relationship stress, the constant notifications on your phone. It all adds up. Your body doesn't differentiate between types of stress. You need stress management strategies that actually work. Meditation helps. Just 10 minutes a day can significantly lower cortisol levels. It doesn't have to be complicated. Sit quietly, focus on your breathing, and let thoughts pass without engaging them. Time in nature works too. Something about being outside, away from screens and noise, naturally lowers stress hormones. Even 20 minutes walking in a park can make a measurable difference in cortisol levels. And here's one nobody talks about. Limit the news and social media. Constant exposure to negative information keeps your stress response activated. Your body thinks the world is ending because your brain is processing threat after threat, even though none of them directly affect you. Vitamin D and zinc aren't optional. These two micronutrients have a direct relationship with testosterone production, and most guys are deficient in both. Vitamin D is technically a hormone, and it plays a role in testosterone synthesis. Studies show that men with adequate vitamin D levels have significantly higher testosterone than men who are deficient. The problem is that most people don't get enough sun exposure to produce adequate vitamin D naturally. Supplement with vitamin D3, anywhere from 2,000 to 5,000 IU daily depending on your current levels. Get blood work done to know where you stand. Zinc is crucial too. It's directly involved in testosterone production, and it's easy to become deficient, especially if you sweat a lot from training. Oysters are the best food source, but most people aren't eating oysters regularly. Red meat, shellfish, and pumpkin seeds are good sources too. Supplementing with 30 to 50 milligrams of zinc daily can help if your diet is lacking, but don't go crazy. Too much zinc can actually cause problems and interfere with copper absorption. Magnesium is another one worth mentioning. It helps with sleep quality, stress management, and has been shown to support healthy testosterone levels. Supplement with 400 to 500 milligrams of magnesium glycinate before bed. Stop drinking so much. Alcohol is terrible for testosterone, like really terrible. Even moderate drinking can significantly impact your hormone levels. When you drink, your body prioritizes metabolizing the alcohol over everything else. This process interferes with testosterone production. Heavy drinking also increases estrogen levels and can lead to accumulation of body fat, which further reduces testosterone. Binge drinking is even worse. Those nights where you have 5 or 6 drinks, your testosterone production gets hammered for days afterward. It's not just the hangover. Your hormones are legitimately disrupted. If you're serious about optimizing testosterone, you need to cut way back on alcohol. An occasional drink won't destroy you, but regular drinking absolutely will impact your levels. The guys with the highest testosterone are typically the ones who rarely or never drink. Body fat is your enemy. Carrying excess body fat, especially around your midsection, actively lowers testosterone. Fat tissue contains an enzyme called aromatase that converts testosterone into estrogen. The more body fat you have, the more testosterone gets converted. Getting lean makes a massive difference. Guys who drop from 25% body fat to 15% often see their testosterone levels increase by 30% or more. That's huge, and it happens naturally just from losing the fat. The goal should be getting under 15% body fat if you want optimal testosterone. This doesn't mean you need to be shredded year-round, but maintaining a relatively lean physique pays hormonal dividends. This creates a positive cycle too. Higher testosterone makes it easier to build muscle and lose fat. More muscle and less fat supports higher testosterone. It's a feedback loop that works in your favor once you get it started. Put it all together. Boosting testosterone naturally isn't about one magic trick. It's about stacking multiple strategies that each contribute to better hormone production. Lift heavy 3 to 4 times a week. Sleep 7 to 9 hours every night in a cool, dark room. Eat enough fat, especially saturated fat and omega-3s. Do sprint intervals instead of long cardio. Manage your stress through meditation or time in nature. Supplement with vitamin D, zinc, and magnesium. Cut way back on alcohol. Get lean and stay lean. Do most of these consistently, and your testosterone will respond. It won't happen overnight, but over weeks and months, you'll notice the difference in energy, muscle growth, fat loss, and overall vitality. That's what optimized testosterone feels like.